talking the Copper Basin, talking about how a preliminary race, early in the season, and uh, really, eh, and trying to tie it into like the one dog class and what we're talking about with tying back into the self-reliance and the independence and living off of the land type values and type behaviors and programming that into a sporting event, having something that's not about having a 20 dog or 50 dog or 100 dog kennel, having one dog or a couple dogs, two or three, and the hunting and the fishing and also the physical fitness of the human being. Obviously, I think the Copper Basin, in most of those mid-distance races, you end up getting a pretty good workout as a person when you're out there mushing. But it'd be cool if the Copper Basin had something where it was like, here's a 30-mile ski and two 25-mile skis, like a 3-day thing, like almost like a little mini stage race with 1 to 3 dogs and a person, and the only stuff the person could eat out there is the stuff that they hunted and fished, the year before or picked in terms of berries and that kind of stuff, moose, salmon, blueberries, and or backyard farmed, and try to programming in those behaviors and have that be like a preliminary one dog type race or 1 to 3 dog type race, again skiing, and maybe even have something where it's like you know, uh, a shooting test where you have a firearm with you or a bow with you and you're at the range, after you do your 30-mile ski for the day or something like that. And I think that would be sort of a cool segue to try to bring, the canicross type community. And again, also, maybe some fitness challenges like, oh, here, 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 air squats or something like that. Something basic, something simple, not something really, gimmicky and complicated like CrossFit, which involves barbells and people get injured, but something that, some body weight type stuff, and trying to, sort of bring something all encompassing, and again, returning, a test for humanity, living off of the land, moving by your own power, your own fitness, and having something economically not as big of a hurdle, or, time commitment not as big of a hurdle, 1 to 3 dogs versus 20 or 100. And again, programming in the connection to the land versus the connection to sponsors and money and banks, in terms of financing a big kennel and financing a big racing effort. So I think that would be pretty cool if the car racing is something like that, and sort of a preliminary one dog type race uh, in that area in Glen Allen, maybe even the same time as the Copper Basin.